Okay, November 8th. This is a walkthrough DynoBOT, the new bot. Also, I have another bot that I just built. I will show after this DynoBOT. Yes, this is a DynoBOT. I will show how this works. Excuse me. So this is the area where it gets for short. When you see reddish bars, and it will keep taking shorts. Let's say if this one got in around this area for short, and also if you got out around this area, it will take another short if we get a red after yellow area. If you want to have if you want to have entries to only get in if below the EMA, or must the market be above or below the two lines. So the two lines, one is the EMA and the other one is HMA. I'm going to walk through the control panel just to show an example. Okay, this is the DynoBOT. Okay, DynoBOT. Okay, here is the EMA. The red color line is the EMA, and the bluish or Dutch blue color is the HMA. If you want to have entries, if the market gets greater or less on both these two indicators to go long or short. If you don't, if you only want to have one to get you in, excuse me, for short or long, you can simply enable. Okay, here it is. Use EMA for entry and HMA filter. So this is for both if they agree. If you only want to have one, you can simply disable this. So this is for if they both agree, if the market is above of the both EMA and HMA. If you only want to have EMA, you can simply disable this. So I'm going to show an example how this works. So now I have EMA and HMA entry turns off. Okay, now let's take a look at this. This is a market replay, of course. And again, this is for the education purpose only. Please take responsibilities for your own actions and trades. This is a tool to get you in based on these indicators, nothing more. Excuse me. So, okay, here it is. I'm going to fast forward. Okay, now we are getting, I'm going to turn this exit off. So now we are getting trades based on EMA if the market is above or below it. But yes, so if the market is above or below it, you go long or short. Okay, this is a tool, nothing more. Please, because I've received some emails, nasty emails from others. complaining about this and that. You need to know what you're doing. This is not an ATM machine. This bot or trades or softwares, they trade based on indicators. There is nothing else. Okay, let's take a look. So now we are trading only on, okay, also it looks like I have the chase bars set to low. Okay, as you can see, there was a short trade around this area. And the reason why I did not got in, I believe I have the chase bar set to, I believe it's set to, okay, I keep getting this program on. Okay, this one is set to 4 bars. So I am allowing the entries if we have signal 4 bars only. If you want to have, if you want to give it more room, you can increase it to 10. Okay. Also, I'm going to show another example how you can customize your own. Let's say if you don't want to have so many ins and outs, you can simply increase the HMA as a filter and leave the EMA alone to get you in and out. Okay. Okay, I'm going to turn this off. This is the exit. If you want to just trade based on stop losses, you can simply turn this exit off. And yes, of course, you will have to have your daily goals on. This is a program with options. You can reduce, increase your daily goals back and forth the way you want. Okay, this is just an example. You can still make adjustments, but I am just showing how you can change a few things. So, okay, EMA and HMA. It's very simple program, not complicated. So I'm going to increase the HMA value. So I'm going to increase it to probably, let's say 200. This is going to be as a filter, and this is going to be for ins and outs. So, okay, take a look. I increased the HMA, which is blue line. HMA. Trying to make the text bigger so we can see. This is the HMA, and this is EMA. They both print out the bar colors. So if the market gets in between these two lines, like we have around this area, it will print yellow bars. It means no trades, no longs, no shorts. So as you can see, if the market bars gets in between red and blue line, it will print yellow bars. That means no trading, no trades. No trades. Yellow bars means no trades. That's when the market gets in between the two lines, EMA, HMA, EMA, HMA. Around this area as well. Market got in between these two lines and turned yellow. You can also remove the yellow, lines by disabling them, because there is no reason to. Because the reason why, because you already have yellow bars that shows market get when the market gets in between these two lines. If you want to have less mess or less drawn lines in your chart, you can simply remove the lines available. Also, please ask any questions if you are not understanding or if you have any other questions. So that's how this works. So again, blue bars long, red bars shorts. So there is no reason for the lines to plot. This is just to show what these paint bars are based on. Okay, the WCCI also works. If you want to add it, like an example, for this one is for exit. If you want to have, if you want to get out, if you want to have the trades out, if they both in agreement, it means WCCI plus HMA. EMA. If the EMA is in agreement with the CCI, if we turn this on for exit, it will take your trades out. Also works the same way with the entries. If I turn this on, it means for entries. And this is the value for the WCCI. It's set to 33. And the long entry threshold, it means, so now it's set to 0. Both they are set to 0. I'm going to show what this 0 value means. I hope you get the picture, but I just explained again. If you want to have the CCI as a filter to get you in for long and short, for entries, you can simply just turn this on. If you want to also have it for exits, you can also turn this on. But for now, I'm just going to show for entries. And also I'm going to explain I'm going to also bring the other panel just to show when I have the chart on. Okay, this is backtesting page. I'm going to bring this up. Just going to show control panel, like just So this is the control panel of the DynoBOT, because I cannot bring the I cannot show the running when you have this on. You cannot see it. It will be gray values. So again, now we turn the CCI. So if CCI is greater or above this line, which is set to 0, it will get you in. So you will have long entries. Also, you will have to have blue bars. So blue bars matching. Blue bars matching CCI. anything. So for the upper side of the CCI must match blue bars. Downside of the CCI, like around this area, for when you see it below the zero line. Trying to do okay, this is gonna make it easier. Again, mark it below these or this line, which is the zero line, plus red bars. You must have also red. So around this area, it will take a short trades. You will have short trades around this area. I'm gonna show an example. Also, we can customize it or make changes by playing around with the value. So again, here it is. This one is set to 0. The threshold. Here is the threshold. Okay, here is the long entry threshold is set to 0. If I set this to 100 or both, you can have them both on set to 100. It means now this will change and it will print if this line crosses above 100 value. I hope this makes sense. It's a bit confusing. I mean, even for me. So, trying to make this more simple. So, if we increase the threshold entries to 100, now watch what happens. Okay, it looks like it's not gonna print but now your entries will get in if we are above 100 threshold. 100 threshold, which is this area. I hope you can see this. That's what the threshold means. So you are allowing the filter to be active only if we are above 100 threshold for longs, 100 threshold for shorts or entries. Here it is. I hope this makes sense. Please, I can repeat in a better way if you still are confused. Even myself, I get confused sometimes with these things. So it's not a big deal to ask. Feel free to ask, please. I am open to repeat these things over and over. Again, like I said, it's a bit confusing. If you want to increase again the threshold to 100, it will wait for entries long or short. For long, we must get above 100 threshold because we told the bot we need to be above 100 threshold to allow for entries. And you can have it separate numbers for shorts or longs, or you can have it both for set to 100. the stop works the same way. So, okay, vice versa. For entries, like an example, so no difference, just like I just explained. For entries, like I just explained, and it will be the same thing for exits. No difference. It's just vice versa. Entries, exits. So again, if I am using threshold 100 plus my CCIs, plus my EMA and HMA, indications for longs. So I must have above 100 threshold plus blue bars to enter long. If I want to exit the long entries, I must have 100 threshold below this area. So below the 0 line. I'm not sure if you can see it. So, minus. Below minus threshold to get you out of that long entry. So I am being very careful with explaining this. Again, if I am long, when the CCI is above the threshold of 100 plus EMA, HMA, bar colors, blue bar, it will be blue bar if I have, and if I want to get out of that position by the CCI, now if you have it set to 100, you must get below 100 threshold minus. So downside, not the upper side. Okay, like I said, it's a bit kind of confusing, but for you, if you want to make it simple, I would recommend setting this to 0. So now we are, based on 0 line. Anything above or below, it will follow our bar colors. Vice versa for entries and exits. I believe I can run this on strategy analyzer. So okay, let's take a look. What this one is gonna show. I believe I tried it before and it was showing. I'm gonna turn this off. And also you will have to have, if you wanna run this backtesting, you will have to have the backtesting on. Number 5. And this must be off in real-time trading or market replay. If you want to use the strategy analyzer, you will have to have backtesting on. So I'm going to run this just to see if this one is going to show the indications and trades. Also, try not to go too behind on start date time frame. So try to go only 1 month. So I would do October 1st till today's date, or I think it's on October 25th. So this is a 1 month. Also, if you see the run button gray, it means that you cannot run it while you have the playback mode on. You must turn the playback mode off. Now watch how the button enabled. Okay, it looks like the DynoBOT works. Okay, the backtesting works on the DynoBOT. You can test, do a lot of changes in the strategy analyzer. You can find the strategy analyzer in the control panel. I believe you go to a new, and here it is, strategy analyzer. Okay, okay, try to trade based on bar close. If you are, getting a slow, try to change calculations to on bar close. Okay, here it is. Please change to on bar close. If you are having problems with market data, try the on bar close and see if that works. I have tried all these bots on each tick the way it is set to default, works with no problem. But again, you can simply try the on bar close and see if that works for you. It's all the way below in the control panel. Calculation or calculate. Change to on bar close. Okay, here it is. That's how it works. I'm gonna also get rid of these lines. They are a bit annoying. No need. You can simply turn them off. Use HMA. Okay, this is not the ones. Okay, here are the ones. If you want to remove these two lines, you can disable these two lines or two boxes. Excuse me. So here it is. Okay, blue bars. We can also change the bar colors the way you want. You can do blue and red. You can do something like this. You can change the up bar colors and down bar colors. Okay, this is yes, I am recording this. Also, I'm going to be posting this on Discord. So this one now we are trading only based on EMA HMA. The CCI is turned off. Okay. The reason why it's getting stopped out, as you can see on this area. Because I have the exit HMA alone. Okay, also I'm gonna show, this program is very simple. Based, like it's very simple based on, bar colors, no difference. The stop loss based on the indicator, it works if I am long. So if I am short, like you see on this area, it will get you out of the short position if we get a blue bar. Simple as that. Vice versa. Just like you see here on this area. Short entry and got out when we got a blue bar. Long on the blue bar and got out when we got a red bar. So it's not that complicated. And if you want to turn the indicator exits off and only use stop losses, here it is. Also, if you want to add the CCI, just a filter, CCI, just a filter, just like anything else. I'm going to turn the CCI entries filter only. So anything above the 0 line, it get me. Okay, here it is. Here's an example. Take a look at this. So it did not got us in like around this area. It waited for the CCI to break below the 0 line. I have it set to trade. The threshold is set to 0 line or 0 value. As you can see, entry. I need a vertical line to show. Okay. It did not got us in around this area. It waited for the CCI to break below the 0 threshold. 0 threshold, and we are using 0 threshold. If I increase this to let's say 100, right? Now it's gonna wait for the CCI line. It's the black line, the mountain back and forth. I'm not sure if you can see it or clear. It's the black, mounting line. That's what the CCI is. So CCI below, when we are using 0 threshold, plus red bars, it will go short. If I use CCI threshold of 100, now watch what happens. So let's say my entry was around this area. I'm not sure if this is going to stay or not. The vertical line. Okay, now we have a different entries. Now, as you can see, waited, did not got us in. Like, I think it was around this area. So as you can see, waited to get below the 100 threshold. 100 threshold, which is this area. I hope this makes sense. Please let me know in the chat room. Okay, I'm glad to hear, because I don't want to keep wasting you guys' time and my time. Just not getting into clear picture. So you have the full control of how you want to use this program. Here is the threshold. You can have it set to 150 or 200. We have 100 or 200. You don't want to go up to 200 because there is no way that the CCI is gonna break 200. It's impossible. So you don't want to go to 200 with the threshold. You won't get any trades. Now watch. Let me set this to 200, and we won't get any trades. Threshold. Okay, here it is. So watch what happens. If I increase to 200, so now we need the CCI to cross above this green line. And that will be impossible. It's impossible. You won't get any trades. Okay, looks like okay, yes, I only was using longs. So watch now, watch this trade. It will disappear. You won't see this trade from this area. If I increase short entry threshold to 200. Okay, interesting. I'm not sure why that is, but you see, I exit. Looks like I'm doing something wrong here with this control panel. Okay, I will have to take a look into that. But again, no need to have 200 anyways. You don't want to go up to 200. I would rather to keep it set to 0. So the 0 part works. The 200 it won't. I hope you get the idea now. And let's say now around this area, no trades. The reason why, because I have it set to chase bars to 4. So more than 4 bars, if I don't, get in, it will not keep chasing to get in, even, because the reason why I did not got in, my filter was not in agreement around this area. So if you want to get late entries, because we are using CCI, set value of 33, and I won't recommend doing that, of course. So I'm just showing how this works. So now we are increase the chase bars to 10. Okay, I'm going back to that same area. I believe I passed it. Okay, here it was. As you can see, now we are getting in just by increasing the bars, chase bars, to 10. Here it is, limit entry bars for signal. The main signal is the red and blue bars. It counts from the first red. So these are two. Yellow line comes in, it updates back to 0. Again, it counts when a red bar comes in after yellow or after a blue line. I'm sorry, blue bar. It works the same way with the blue colors. I hope this makes sense. So it updates after yellow and after blue bar. Also, the blue bar updates after yellow and after red bar. So I'm trying to keep it simple. And you can play around with this, and here is your results. It's going to show negative, positive. So we are down on this setup 6,000. You can still customize it. I'm going to try to show an example. Like let's say if I want to build a setup based on 1 minute chart, I would probably do something like increasing this is the HMA filter. I'm going to increase it to 100. And also, if you have ideas of setups in mind, you can always PM me or type on the chat room if you want to build a setup based on any time frame, and we can do that for you. Based also on what time to trade. Also, how many contracts, what profit target you want to use. We can build that for you if you make a list, or you can just simply type in the chat room, like I want to have 80 tick a profit for one contract, and the other contract I want to have 30 tick of profit per entry, and what kind of stop loss, and how much you want to go for, daily goals. If you want to, if you have ideas in mind to build and you have no idea how to do that in the control panel or on any bot, you can send us the info and we can do that for you. Also, what time you want to trade. You can have one timer or you can have two timers. Also, we can create different type of time frames. If you have a mind, if you want to trade Renkos, 3 minutes, 5 minutes, scalping, or swing trading. Any questions, please ask. If you want to also get rid of noise, like, not to have so many back and forth, you can probably simply, I think, increase the HMA period. So here it is. I'm going to increase it to have less noise. I believe what I'm showing now on this new bot, it's similar to the idea that Sam just shared. No difference. Here it is. I am showing it to you now. It works the same way. No difference. They are almost twins. Or copy. Okay, the reason why you are seeing so many ins and outs, I think because I have the profit targets on. So I'm going to get rid of the profit targets just to see the full picture. Okay, sorry guys. Okay, back to this good stuff. Again, please let me know if you have any questions. Again, for the Sam question, you can do that. I believe in these bots we already have it available. Okay, I think I have the stop losses as well. Again, getting in the way. Removing these stop losses by setting the type to none. None, none. If you don't have profit targets or stop losses, you can simply set them to none. They work the same way, I believe, on all bots, MACD, Scalper, Dino, or any other programs. Okay, now entries based, ins and outs, based on blue bar, red bar. Blue bar, red bar, ins and outs. Okay. This was a nice trade. And again, you're not going to trade 24 hours, of course. You will have to trade you know, around 9:30, 9:40 EST. Again, what I am showing is for education purpose only. Please take responsibilities. Let's say if I want to make 500 a day and I want to use trading time 9 a.m. to 11:40 a.m. I want to make 500 a day. Okay, it looks like there was some kind of slippage on this trade or day. Okay, also you don't want to have, or you don't want to trade naked without daily loss limit. So that's how you can create or play around with this type of program. Again, you know, red bar, blue bar, it's simple as that. And if you want to add that CCI filter, you can still do. And you can still also customize it by increasing or decreasing the value of the CCI. Like an example, you can set it to 100 and turn the entry on only. I'm going to change this name to entry, not just on and off on the new update. Okay, here it is. CCI set to value of 100. Okay, based on the are you asking based on, okay, bar colors only? Let's get rid of the CCI. Turn the CCI off. And you can simply use, I'm trying to see. Okay, here it is. Ins and outs based on bar colors. Blue bar, long entry. Red bar, exit long entry. Same thing with the short entry. Red bar, short entry. Blue bar, short entry, exit. Or short position, exit. It shows like just like you see on these red line and this green line. That's how you can identify the entries and exits. I hope you can see that. This is based on blue, bar colors, ins and outs. Based on blue bar colors, ins and outs. That's how you can set it up. Okay, on this one I have no CCI on, so CCI is completely turned off. Only using EMA, HMA, ins and outs. Okay, short, red bar, and the blue bar got out. Okay. Any other questions, please ask. And I believe you can find out more if you play around with this stuff on Market Replay or on this strategy analyzer. Any other questions, please ask. We'll be happy to answer or help how you can run and use these programs or setups. And you can trade different time frames. Okay, let's run this DynoBOT on playback mode. Okay. Okay, thanks for the message, Sam. And yes, just had a bit rough time for the past couple months. So I will be back to this stuff with the live sessions. Okay, just been I had a lot going on for the last couple of months. The DynoBOT let's run this one. Also, I have setups, I believe. For some reason, it's not loading. Strange. DynoBOT and load. Okay, I have made a few setups. Take a look at this. Okay, this one is on NinjaTrader, I believe. You can yes, you can create setups for different time frames. Again, if you see these two lines annoying, you can simply remove by, here it is, show EMA indicator, show HMA indicator. You can turn them on and off, and these two are the thickening for these two lines. If you want to have a clean like this chart, you can simply remove the two lines. I will share all these setups after the session. But again, if you also please test on sim account, market replay. Also take responsibilities. I am not responsible for any account or funds. Do your testing. Come up with a plan. How much you want to make, when you want to run this bot. That is all up to the user. We are not responsible for any account or any losses. I have a risk disclaimer on all pages, from website, Facebook, YouTube. So this is not something that I'm trying to fool people or misleading. This is a tool that takes trades based on these indicators, nothing more. And yes, of course, we have the you can simply increase the number of contracts. It's a tool. It's a simply tool, nothing more. Test on sim account or playback mode. Is it possible to add parameter to apply stop loss, trails, number of ticks? Yes, I mean, I believe that will be, I believe, I can do that. Yes, I can, add that to this new bot. So it will be an offset behind the, EMA or HMA for entry, and you will have that offset text. You can set it. I think we have a few on the scalper based on, stop losses based on indicators, and we have the offset text to be offsetted. Like an example, let's say if the let's turn this CCI on. Oh, I'm sorry, the EMA on, just to show an example how the stop loss will be plotted. Yes. So let's say if I create stop loss based on the EMA red line. EMA. Okay, text. It is the EMA, and your stop loss will be behind this area. So let's say, oops, if you want to have, let's say, 10 ticks behind the red line, we can do that on this bot. But like I said, we have on or in the WST scalper program, we have a few options based on the indications. Also, you can offset it to be away of how many ticks you want from the indicator. If it's EMA, HMA, any indicator, you know, we have available in the scalper. But yes, I can do that for this one as well on the next update. Okay, any other questions, please ask if you have in mind. Also, I've made new bot last week based on support resistance gap. Also, it has the higher time frame. You can change, like an example, if you are trading for, or if you are trading based on, or if your chart is set to 1 minute, you can have that support resistance based on 3 minute or 5 minute. Okay, here it is. You can enable data series. Also, this one has the as a filter, like just like the CCI, just like the DynoBOT with CCI. But this is a different filter than the CCI. It's similar but different one. Let me run this one just to show. This one is not on the website yet. Okay, now I have both on. You don't want to have both on. It will be complications of entries. You will have to disable one of them. Okay, this one, take a look. Anything above blue area, like the last, not, you know, prior, the last, like around this area, it will go long. Anything below the red, also we have red. I think I have to run this playback to see more support resistance. Also, we can plot a prior failed areas. So here it is, failed FVG. It's hidden. We can turn it on by disabling this. If you want to enable it, it's gonna hide the prior. Okay, here it is. Also, it has this filter to match with the support resistance. So let's run this one quick. I'm gonna turn this off just to show a few or a small example. Also, this one is going to be a half price, just like the DynoBOT for a first week, and then it's gonna go back or up to a double price. Also, this one trades on each tick. Also, it has the exit by support resistance. I can still customize. This is just a random setup, by the way. I can still play around with it. Make it better, way better than this. The stop loss are a bit too tight on this. But take a look at that trade. And yes, it's going to exit out once we get above bluish. Let's see where this is going to exit out. Also, you can change the stop loss to trail. This is support resistance. Many been dying to get a program based on the support resistance. This is way better than the we have on the scalper. Okay, that was the exit. That was the exit based on support resistance exit. Don't worry about this. I have profit target and stop loss set to too tight on this. I can still simply change it, but this is not the issue here. The big idea that this one took a short trade and exited out around this area. Look at the PNL. That got out because of that target or small target. You can simply change that target or remove, just like I just explained. This one is set to a 60 or 80. Let's remove, also remove. But again, you don't want to trade us without stop loss or trailing stops. I am just showing an example how the support resistance works. And the support resistance, like I explained, it has okay, I changed the DynoBOT. Okay, here was the this one was set to 20 tick. That's why it was getting stopped out. Or I believe it was this one. Okay, now we are trading naked, only entries and exits based on support resistance and the support resistance on 3-minute data. You can have it either way. You can add the CCI with the EMA, or you can have it alone. So you have it's optional. This is an answer for Sam's question. You can have it either way, plus CCI or without CCI. Plus CCI, it will be turning on CCI. Without CCI, you must have the CCI off. So anything that's plugged in by I think on the DynoBOT, it will be on. Anything is off, it will be off. Mark, the box is checked. If these boxes are checked, it means that logic is on. Whatever it may be. CCI, EMA, HMA, you name it. Anything you see with the checked box, it's on. If I check daily profit limit, it means my daily profit limit is on. If I disable it, it's off. Simple as that. Same thing with the CCI or EMA. If you don't have the WCCI on, you can simply turn it off. Okay, back to the support resistance. Okay, let's take a look at this bot. Trading only based. Also have this on. It means anything bluish plus support resistance, it will get me in. Okay, long trade. Now, why we got long trade? Blue mounting or whatever it is above this zero line. Plus, we are above the support. Oh yes, you can absolutely. You will have to have your PC on, and you can simply have your daily goals on, and you can simply run it set and forget. First, you will have to have good tools, VPS, or a good PC to not get disconnected from market data. If you get disconnected, you will have problems. But this program, I think once you have disconnection, it will close trades. I believe, I'm not 100% sure if connection can close the automated trades. Yes, you can absolutely set and forget, but like I said, you will have to have good PC or good VPS. I have a VPS running like this one. I'm not sure if you can see this. No. I just switched to the VPS and back. I'm not sure if you saw that. If you don't have good PC, you can simply get a VPS and run setup like this, or any setup with daily goals. Of course, you will have to have daily goals on to meet your needs. You cannot take the whole market. I have done it many times, blew many accounts by being greedy. So this bot has daily limit goals, loss or profit. Any bot that I built has these options. And yes, again, absolutely can run while you are driving on a VPS. And it's going to cost you about $100 a month. I have one that I'm using. It's a very, very good VPS. It's called, I think, Chart VPS. The company called Chart VPS. You can Google that on the Google site. It's called Chart VPS, and they have good stuff. You can run these setups like set and forget absolutely with no problem. Will take you in based on your setups, timer, contracts, and it will stop you out if you meet your loss limit first or profit limit first. I believe I have made a video about, I think there was a YM dot was running for 2 weeks without me being around or checked that VPS. Made 10,000 in 2 weeks. I think I've showed that video. I will also post it in the Discord. Did not monitor or checked one day, and made 10K. I think it was making 600 or 700 a day. Trading 2 sessions. 700 from 9 to 11, and 700 was also nailing from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. I have made a video about that topic. I will share it in the chat Discord. Absolutely, you can run the program without being around. Okay, yeah, yes. Let me bring that. I don't want to get into that now, but I will share that video. Also, I'm going to share that that video was based on WST scalper program, not this bot and not this the DynoBOT. It was based on breakouts. Was on the. Let me show if I can see that video. Okay, I saw that video, and I just posted in the chat room, or the chat or live chat. Made 10K in 2 weeks without even monitoring the chart. Was fully automated without interfering. Fully automated, hands-free. Again, if your PC crash or VPS crash is not program is fault. Again, if you have any other questions about anything else, please ask. Again, also I'm going to release this new bot, support resistance, higher time frame indication. I am building these basics bots for newbies or experienced traders. I'm not gonna build something like WST Scalper, which is a huge program and it's a bit complicated. And I keep it simple like this one, or like the DynoBOT. This one is, I think, very simple. This bot has all the FVG values. I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with the FVG indicator. So whatever you have in the FVG indicator, you have it in this bot. Plus we have timer. We have what type of entry, limit, or market. You can offset that entry if you're using limit, but I have it set to 0. Then we have profit targets by ticks. This means 20 ticks. You can increase it to any number you want. Please, I see many users that don't want to touch anything. Please do your own testing and setups. It's simple as that. You can create any setup you want. 40 tick. You can also change it to pips for Forex traders. If you want to change to a currency, this means $40 or 40 or whatever your currency is. By bars, and all these sets are the same. We just the reason why we have 4 sets to separate, like an example, 40, this one contract I want to have it with 40 ticks, and whatever your stop loss is. The second contract I want to have it, like an example, 200 ticks with any stop loss you like. This is why we have 4 sets of entries. If you set these to 0, it means they will not get any. It will be, they will be deactivated. Also, you can, let's say I want to trade, 3 contracts on this set. You can increase the number of contracts. And I want to trade on this set 6 contracts. the total of contracts now is 9. 3 on this set and 6 on this set. You want to trade only 2 contracts, 1 per set. You can set 1 per set. I hope this makes sense. Please ask, or if you need more explanations, please ask. Don't hesitate to ask. If you are trying to figure a few things out on these bots. And these are like, if you want to have buttons on by default, you can have them on. This is the auto. Let me show an example. I'm not sure if I can open a new chart. Auto on, long, short, indicator exit on. It means if I enable this bot, the buttons already will be on. Now watch. If I turn this, if I turn them on from the control panel, they will be off. So watch. If I now, they will be off. You can still turn them on, of course, from the chart. So like this. Now watch. They are off. This was a good idea for like an example if you are running many charts, like 6 or 9 charts at the same time, and you don't want to like go through all of them by enabling like this. We made that to be on from the control panel by default instead of manually having on. So that's what these top boxes means. And if you wanna, if you are saving a setup based on if they are on or off, they will be saved based on if you had them on or off. If I save this setup based on 3 on, and when I load it, it's going to be only 3 on. If I save this setup based on all off, when I load the safe setup, they will be all off. And again, yes, you can still turn them on from the chart, even if you have them on, even if you have them off from the chart or from the control panel. So if I have them off from the control panel, I can still, no problem. I don't have to go back to the control panel. I can simply turn them on. No big deal. But that idea was built for many users by, like some users like trade nine markets, and they don't want to go through all this part to on and off manually. And these buttons, you can on and off daily goals and daily loss on the fly. Please let me know if this makes sense or helpful. Okay, this new bot will be released, I believe, today. And the price will be similar to the DynoBOT for 1 week or a few days. And then it will jump to a double price. Lifetime license, no yearly fees, no update fees. You can have it for life. Also, the timer. If your timer is on, if you met your timer or your off timer, it will show timeout. Not sure how to explain that. You can still disable the timer anytime you want, and there you have it. That was just random trade above this box. Took a long trade and hit that daily profit. And you can run multiple charts, multiple markets at the same time, like ES, EMA, gold, oil. You can use same setup or different setups, and you can make few hundreds for markets a day. So please ask if you have any questions. I will be happy to answer any questions. Again, also this support resistance has, take a look, different higher time frame. If you don't want to use the data series higher time frame, you can turn this off, and it will show based on whatever your chart is. If we have it set to 30 seconds, now the support resistance will only show based on 30 seconds. If you want to have less headache or less noise, you can turn the higher time frame on. Here it is. You can use 3-minute, 5-minute, or volume. I'm not sure how this works. I haven't tried it yet. But here it is. It has ticks, volume, second, minute, day, week, month, year. I'm not sure if this is I don't recommend using, of course, day or week, but minute, second, volume, or ticks. So here it is. It will be available, and also it has the mounting filter. If you want to have it with it or without it, to get you in and out. And when you run the higher time frame, it's going to take longer to load. So if you run the higher time frame data, it's going to take longer to load than without the higher time frame. So if I turn this off, now watch how fast it's going to load. It takes 2 seconds. When you have the higher time frame, it's going to take longer to load on your chart. So this is a normal thing. It's a normal thing to experience. If you want to hide these prior, or like all these prior bars or filled bars. You can do that, and you can have only the active boxes. By doing that, you can simply turn this on. That will hide the prior boxes, or non-active boxes are off. We only now have active box on. I believe this is it for today. And also, I'm gonna post this program on the website. Plus, I'm gonna share the link in the chat room. And it's going to be good price. I mean, for this bot, for a few days only. Again, no yearly fees, no update fees. Full lifetime package without any extra fees. Thank you for watching. I will see you on the next video.